The first dead woman I referred to cardiology came back with a discharge summary. That is the sentence I have been avoiding for 6 weeks. Not because it is unclear, because it is too clear. The yellow form was on my desk at 08:11 on a Friday morning in October. The patient's name was Annetta Lupu, born 1948. Address, Strada Tabakalui, number 12, Yash. Diagnosis, paroxysmal supraventricular tachycardia. Referring physician, Dr. Aurel Petrescu. Everything about the form was correct. The stamp was correct. The handwriting was correct. The signature was correct. The paper was the correct yellow paper used by our annex for upward referrals to the Regional Cardiology Institute. There was only one problem. Annetta Lupu had been dead for almost 20 years. I knew that because she had lived in the apartment below my grandmother's in Tutarash when I was a child. She had dark eyes, smelled faintly of cloves, and once gave me a slice of kozenak at Easter while speaking Russian across the landing to my grandmother. She died when I was 15. My mother called it Oboala Uruta, an ugly illness. Still, the paper was on my desk, and Mihaela, the woman who trained me, had always said the same thing. Hertia antui, the paper first. If the paper is there, the referral exists. So I entered Annetta Lupu into Sirte. I typed Dr. Aurel Petrescu manually into the Trimitsetter field, letter by letter, because the drop-down list was not clean. I copied Annetta's address exactly as printed. I checked the diagnosis. I pressed unregistered, registered. The system accepted her. By 1630, the per-case fee column had populated, 41 lei. On Monday, the Cardiology Institute accepted the referral. On Friday, the discharge summary came back. It said, Annetta Lupu had been examined, stabilized, and discharged with follow-up recommendations. At the bottom of the page, under the automated processing stamp, there was one line in small gray text. Referral completed through originating desk, my chair, my hands. That was the first time I understood the dead were not being sent to the institute. They were being processed through me. My name does not matter for what follows, because the records would disagree with me about it anyway. That is not a joke. I have learned in the last 6 months to stop trusting memory when paper has already decided something else. I am 34 years old. I work at an outpatient referral desk in a district hospital in Iași, Romania. The desk is on the 2nd floor of a building that was once a textile clinic, then briefly a maternity wing, and is now the outpatient annex of the main hospital block. I am writing this in pen, in a notebook that belonged to my grandmother. I am writing in pen because typed things edit themselves now, quietly, not all at once. A word here, a date there, a sentence changing overnight into something more suitable. Paper does it too, sometimes, but slower. Paper at least has the decency to look old while it betrays you. The annex is connected to the main block by a glass corridor that smells of disinfectant in the morning and cabbage by 3 in the afternoon, when the canteen below begins boiling things that should not be boiled in a medical building. Every morning at 0740, I cross that corridor. Every morning I climb the small landing where patients queue. Every morning I unlock the door with the brass plate that says, Biru Trimiteri Extern, External Referrals Office. Below the brass plate is a paper sign in my predecessor's handwriting, Vorugam sashtiptat safitskemats. Please wait to be called. I have replaced almost everything in that room since I took over. The cracked kettle, the plastic tray for incoming forms, the calendar from a pharmaceutical company that had been 2 years out of date, the strip of tape holding the printer cable in place. But I never replaced that sign. I used to think it was sentiment. Now I think the room did not want my handwriting on the door yet. The office is small, one window overlooking the bus turnaround and the smoking shelter, one radiator beneath the window, one pale green filing cabinet, one plywood desk with a laminate top, one 6-year-old computer running referral software everyone calls CERT, though nobody, including the IT contractor from Bucharest, knows what the letters stand for, and one chair. I will come back to the chair. You cannot understand any of this without understanding the chair. My job is simple on paper. Patients come from our small cluster of outpatient specialties: internal medicine, gastroenterology, endocrinology, cardiology, and if they need services our annex cannot perform, I process the upward referral. Most of the upward referrals are cardiological. IASH has a regional cardiology institute across the river, 10 minutes by tram, 20 by ambulance in traffic. It receives our angiogram referrals, pre-surgical workups, murmurs, arrhythmias, and older men who arrive with one hand pressed to their chest while insisting they only came because their wives made them. The doctor writes a yellow form. The patient brings it to me. I enter the referral into CERT. CERT assigns a number. The institute accepts or rejects the file. A PDF confirmation arrives by the end of the working day. If accepted, a per-case fee is generated for the originating annex. 41 lei now, 38 when I started. Small money, paper money, toner money, dish soap money, radiator service in winter money. That is what I was told, and I believed it, because why wouldn't I? When I started 3 years ago, Mihaela trained me. Mihaela was 63 when she retired. She had worked that desk for 21 years. She had a flat in Păcurari, a cat named Fortuna, and a granddaughter she wanted to take to the Black Sea while she could still manage the train. She was not warm exactly, but she was precise. Precision is its own kind of kindness in a hospital. On my first day, she stood beside the chair and explained the procedures. The first procedure, the yellow form, must be physically present on the desk before CERTA is opened. Not a photo, not a scanned copy, not a verbal promise from a doctor that the form is coming. The paper first. Hartianti. If the paper is not here, Mihaela said, tapping the desk with one blunt fingernail, the referral has not happened. The second procedure, the Trimițător field, the referring physician, must be typed manually, never selected from the drop-down. Even though the drop-down is faster, even though every doctor's name is supposedly in the system. Lista nu e curată, Mihaela said. The list is not clean. There are old names in it. Doctors who left, doctors who died, doctors who never worked here. If your cursor catches the wrong name, sometimes you do not notice until the form is gone. So I typed, letter by letter. The third procedure. The patient's address must be copied exactly from the identity card, not corrected, not modernized, not adjusted because the village was renamed or absorbed into a commune. Cardul ar dreptate, Mihaela said. The card is right. I remember laughing lightly at that. She did not laugh. The fourth procedure: never edit a registered CERTA entry. If something is wrong, you do not correct it. You cancel the entry, create a new one, and leave the old mistake visible. The system remembers corrections as tampering, Mihaela said, and tampering goes to the inspectorate. Then she clipped a paperclip onto a folder and added, "Nu un loc, unde vrei să ajungă numele tău," not a place where you want your name to arrive. The fifth procedure: at 16:30 every day, before shutting down, open the completed referral list and check the fee column. If every row has populated, the referrals have been accepted. If a row is empty, flag it. If every row has a number, close the system. "Bună treabă," Mihaela said. "Good work." She said it every day for my first month. Not warmly, not unkindly. Like the period at the end of a sentence. Yellow form, type, check, register, fee. Good work. I liked the job. I want that recorded. I liked the radiator knocking twice at 08:15 when the heating finished rising. I liked the cabbage smell at 3. I liked the porters waving from the smoking shelter. I liked walking home along the Balui at 16:45 while the light still held on the water. I liked that my work had edges. A form entered correctly stayed entered. A file accepted stayed accepted. A day completed stayed behind me. I did not know yet that some systems do not stay behind you. Some systems wait for you to sit down again. Mihaela retired in June. On her last Friday, I bought a cake from the bakery on Lăpușneanu. The porters came up. Doamna Olaru from accounts came down with coffee. Dr. Petrescu stood in the doorway and said something polite about 21 years of service. Mihaela gave me her keyring. It had a small enamel saint on it. She placed it on the desk beside the keyboard, not in my hand. Then she looked at the chair. "E un scaun bun," she said. "Ar dreptate la el." It is a good chair. It has rights in it. I thought she meant it had earned its place. Older Romanian women say things like that sometimes. They leave half the meaning folded inside the words and expect you to find it later, when you are old enough to deserve it. I thanked her. I told her to send a picture from Mamaya. She did not send one. I assumed that was ordinary. The first wrong referral arrived on Tuesday, the 2nd of September, Dr. Aurel Petrescu's clinic day. He was our Tuesday and Thursday cardiologist. 58, tired eyes, beautiful handwriting, habit of leaving coffee spoons in the wrong drawer. The form was for Miss V, 67, slow atrial flutter, correct yellow paper, correct stamp, correct signature, correct handwriting. The paper was present. Hartia întâi. I opened CERTA. I began typing Dr. Aurel Petrescu into the trimițător field. Before I finished the third letter of Petrescu, the field flashed yellow. I had never seen that field flag before. It held for less than 2 seconds. Then the warning dissolved. The field accepted the name. I pressed Înregistrează. The referral went in. By the end of the day, the fee column populated. 41 lei. Bună treabă. By itself, it was nothing. CERTA is old. CERTA flags strange things. CERTA forgets windows are open and insists a patient is duplicated when she is not. CERTA once printed 14 copies of a gastroenterology confirmation and then denied doing so. I wrote a note in my paper diary. Trimițător field, flagged for Dr. P02, sept. Then I continued. 3 days later, on Friday, another yellow form arrived. Dr. Petrescu's stamp, Dr. Petrescu's signature, Dr. Petrescu's handwriting, patient from Shitu Hadambului, diagnosis, paroxysmal supraventricular tachycardia. The form was dated Friday. Dr. Petrescu does not work Fridays. I knew this. I noticed it. I did not ignore it because I failed to see it. I ignored it because the paper was on my desk. That distinction matters. I thought, he probably wrote it Tuesday and dated it Friday. I thought, someone brought it late. I thought, the form is right, and my worry is not part of the procedure. So I typed his name, Dr. Oral Petrescu. The system did not flag. The referral went in. Fee populated. Good work. The following Tuesday, I made Dr. Petrescu coffee at the kettle. I asked, lightly, whether he had written a Friday referral for a patient in Shitu Hadambului. He tilted his head. Vineri n-am fost aici, draga mea. Friday, I was not here, my dear. Then, și nu cunosc pacientul, and I do not know the patient. I smiled, said I must have mixed up the forms. He smiled back, said it happens. He drank his coffee, returned to clinic. I returned to the desk. I did not pull up the referral. I did not cancel it. I did not write a comment. I wrote in my paper diary, Dr. P says he did not write Friday Shitu form. Then I closed the diary. That was the first time I knowingly let a contradiction through the system. I tell myself now that I let it through because the institute had already accepted it, because the fee column had populated, because the problem existed in 2 buildings and I was only the clerk between them. Those reasons are true. They are not the whole truth. The whole truth is smaller. I trusted the procedure more than I trusted myself. After that, the wrong referrals came weekly. 2, sometimes 3, once 4, always yellow, always Petrescu, always dated for days when he was not in the building, always written in his hand, always plausible cardiology, always accepted, always returned with discharge summaries, always paid, 41 lei, Buna Traba. The first name I recognized was Aneta Lupu. After that, I went through my diary and read every Petrescu referral since September. 31 names. Most meant nothing. 4 did. Aneta Lupu, from my grandmother's building. Vasile Munteanu, husband of my mother's colleague, dead of a stroke when I was at university. Daria Pavel, from my Lyceum class, killed on the road to Suceava the summer after graduation. Mr. Tofan, the janitor at my brother's kindergarten, whose face I had not thought about in 20 years until I saw his name in my handwriting. All dead, all referred upward to the Cardiology Institute, all accepted, all discharged, all paid. I sat in the chair and read their names silently, one after another, and felt something settle around me that was not fear. Fear is active. Fear wants movement. This was quieter. It wanted me to remain seated. That is when I began to notice the chair. It is an ordinary office chair. 5 wheels. Hydraulic column. Green institutional fabric. Padded seat, worn down on the right side. Mihala sat in it for 21 years. Before her, a man named Aurelian. Before him, I did not know then. The chair is older than the software. Older than the annex in its current form. Maybe older than the name on the door. For the first 2 years, I thought of it as furniture. In November, I began to understand it as a position. My right hand had started resting on the edge of the desk, with the thumb hooked under the laminate. Mihaila used to sit that way. My head tilted left when reading forms. Mihaila's tilt. At 08:15, when the radiator knocked twice, I began taking a small breath on the second knock before opening Sirta. Mihaila's breath. I caught my reflection in the dark window one afternoon. Outside, the light had gone early. Inside, the glass gave me a dim version of myself. 34, low braid, cardigan, tired face. But the posture belonged to a woman in her 60s. Shoulders, neck, hands. Mihaila. I sat up straight. For as long as I thought about it, I sat like myself. Then a patient knocked. I looked down at the next yellow form. My body settled back into her shape. I did not decide to let it. The chair decided what sitting meant. The bank account came next. At the start of November, Doamna Olaru from accounts brought the quarterly fee printout for me to sign. She comes once every quarter. Kind woman, soft hands, sun in Cluj. Always highlights the total in yellow marker so I know where to sign. I signed. As I slid the paper back, I happened to read the account number at the top. It was not the annex operations account. It was mine. My personal salary account. The same account number I had written on the employment forms my first week. I said nothing. Doamna Olaru drank her coffee and talked about her son's exams. She took the signed printout back upstairs. I sat in the chair. At home that night, I logged into my bank. 3 years of statements. Salary on the 22nd of each month. Expected amount. Sender. Spital Județian Iași. Salari. And beneath it, on the 25th of every month, another credit. Different amount each time. Between 1,400 and 2,600 lei. Sender. Institutul Inimii Iași. Decontări. Reimbursements. 27 payments. Total. Almost 48,000 lei. I had never noticed. Or rather, I had noticed and allowed the noticing to dissolve. Small state-looking credits arriving after salary. Productivity bonus. Correction. Stipend. Payroll artifact. Something bureaucratic and therefore not mine to question too closely. I checked the amounts against the Sirta per case fee totals. Exact match. Every referral through my chair had paid into my account. Not the annex. Mine. I sat on the edge of my bed with the laptop open on the duvet. For a moment, my own voice said, "Call someone." Then another voice, quieter and older, said, "Eun scaun bun. Ar dreptate lael." It is a good chair. It has rights in it. Mihaila's voice. Not memory, presence. I tried to repeat the sentence in my own voice. I could not. The sentence belonged to the chair. That night I dreamed of yellow forms, a continuous stack, names I did not remember until the moment I read them. Dead neighbors, dead classmates, dead relatives of colleagues, people who had passed through the edges of my life and waited there until the system needed them. In the dream, I entered every referral correctly. The fee populated. The radiator knocked twice. The chair fit my body perfectly. I woke with a feeling I am ashamed to describe. Contentment, like a job well done. The archive room is on the 4th floor behind accounts. Mihaila had given me the key on her last day. I had never used it. On the last Thursday of November, after Doamna Olaru went home, I did. The archive room smelled of dust, toner, and cold pipes. Metal cabinets lined the wall, personnel files back to 1991. I found Mihaila's file first, then Aurelian Kretsu, who held the referral desk before her, then Lenutsa Arama, 1985 to 1991, then Margareta Sirbu, 1977 to 1985. Margareta's file was the oldest in the cabinet. Each file contained salary authorizations. Normal. Each file also contained a second payment authorization, a separate monthly transfer from Institutul Inimiyash de Conturi. In every case, the second account matched the chairholder's personal salary account, not the annex. The person, Mihaela, Aurelian, Lenutsa, Margareta, me. Each authorization was signed by the chairholder. Each was countersigned by someone from the institute. Different signatures, same printed name beneath all of them. Dr. Aurel Petrescu, Director Medical, Institutul Inimiyashi. Dr. Petrescu is 58 now. He was 3 in 1977. He could not have been medical director then, but the name was typed in Margareta's file on a manual typewriter, whose letter E sat slightly too high. The same name appeared in Lenutsa's file on electric typewriter print, in Aurelian's on dot matrix, in Mihaila's on laser print. The signatures changed. The printed name did not. Dr. Aurel Petrescu had been the printed authority beneath the chair for 48 years, maybe longer. I put the files back, locked the cabinet, locked the room, took the key home in my coat pocket, with Mihaila's enamel saint beside it. On Tuesday, Dr. Petrescu came for clinic. I made him coffee. He took the cup and looked at me with his tired eyes. Tot mai bună treabă faci, draga mea. You keep doing good work, my dear. Then he said, Ai luat scaunul foarte bine. You have taken to the chair very well. He smiled, returned to clinic. I stood by the kettle for a long time. I do not believe Dr. Petrescu has ever sat in my chair. I do not believe he knows what taking to it means. I also believe he meant it kindly. That is the worst part. Nobody in this story has been cruel. The forms arrive. The system accepts. The institute discharges. The fee populates. The doctor praises. The chair holds. Every part behaves as if care is being provided. Somewhere, dead names are being seen by cardiology. Somewhere, discharge summaries are generated for patients who should not have pulses. Somewhere, a bank pays the person in the chair for allowing the transit. I do not know what the referrals are. I do not know whether the patients are dead people being processed through an administrative afterlife, or whether the system needs names the way a body needs blood. I do not know why some names are people I knew. Not many, not enough to feel targeted, just enough to remind me that I am personally inside the circuit. I think Mihaela knew. I think Aurelian knew. Lenutsa, Margareta, everyone who sat long enough. I think the chair has been known for a long time. I think the desk is the seam. I think the yellow form is the threshold. I think my body is what the procedure currently requires. And I think this notebook is already losing the argument. I meant not to go in on Monday. I really did. I wanted to write that clearly. I will not go in. I will call in sick. I will take the key to the director. I will walk to Dr. Petrescu's office and say there is a false referral system running through your name and my chair and the dead. I will do anything except sit down. But my body has been preparing for Monday without asking me. The blouse I wear on Mondays is laid over the chair in my bedroom. The alarm is set for 0640. My bag is by the door. On Friday, at the papeteria on Kuzavoda, I bought a new pen for the desk because the old one was running out. I realized at the counter that I had chosen the same model Mihaila used. Blue barrel, fine tip, a little too smooth on cheap paper. I put it back, bought a different one. The different one is now on my kitchen counter beside my keys. I am almost certain my hand will pick it up in the morning. I am writing this on Saturday night. The kitchen radiator just clicked once. It does that on cold nights. As it clicked, I took a small breath in and let it out. The rhythm was not mine. I am going to put this notebook on the shelf behind the cookbooks. I am going to wash the cup. I am going to turn off the hallway light. I am going to go to bed. In the morning, I will put on the Monday blouse. I will pick up the keys and the pen. I will cross the glass corridor at 0740. It will smell of disinfectant. At 3, it will smell of cabbage. I will unlock the door beneath Mihaila's sign. I will sit in the chair. The good chair. The chair with rights in it. At 0815, the radiator will knock twice. On the second knock, I will breathe in. I will open cert. The first yellow form will already be on the desk. It will be stamped. Signed. Correct. The Trimitator field will wait. I will type Dr. Aurel Petrescu manually, letter by letter, because the list is not clean. Maybe the patient's name will be someone I do not know. Maybe it will be someone I knew once. Maybe it will be Mihaila. I have been afraid of that one. Maybe it will be my grandmother. I have been afraid of that one too. Or maybe, one Monday soon, the yellow form will have my own name on it. Born 1990. Address copied exactly from my identity card. Diagnosis appropriate. Referral accepted. Fee populated. Discharge returned. Good work. The notebook is going on the shelf now. The cup is in the sink. The light is off. The alarm is set. And somewhere in the annex, in a room with one window and a green filing cabinet, a yellow form is waiting on my desk, with the patient side turned down, polite enough not to show me the name before I arrive. That is how the procedure works. The paper first, then the chair, then me.